This meeting is being recorded.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so here we are in our NPDS. So we just went to the NPDS app and clicked NPDS. So this is where you go first. And then what you're gonna do is you want this to be 22-23, okay? Because this is for next year. And then click search. Okay, so Hamilton City is Gwenda's LEA. Is that correct, Gwenda?
Yes.
Okay. So now hold on, I got to move these box of people around. So you're going to click on this little details button, the little black circle. Which will take you to this screen. Okay. You always want to start with, well, you have to start with program selection. And I'm kind of going slower because I know you're taking notes. And again, just tell me if I'm going too fast. And jump in if you have questions. So program selection, and then you come down here and you want to go to this participation part right here. So these say yes for auxiliary services and administrative costs because that was your, do you remember why those say yes when we did that? That was your ADM in October. Okay. So now we want to go to federal programs. So to be able to change that, you just click on the little pencil. The little pencil just means edit. And then you have this screen come up. Is your school nonprofit? Yes, we're all nonprofits. If you say no, you can't do NPDS. So you say yes. Do you want to report data to the federal programs? You want to say yes, because obviously you want to opt in. Then you get all the title questions. I strongly recommend saying yes to all of them. Like even if you're not Title III right now, maybe you don't have any Latino children, you might get some over the summer. And so then you might want to be Title III. If you say no, you cannot opt in later. But if you say yes, you can opt out later.
Is there a number of kids to be able to have to opt in to Title III?
Nope. You could have one if you wanted. Now, is one worth the paperwork and that? Not necessarily, yeah. But you can still say yes and decide to opt out later.
Okay.
Sharon, how about like last year? Because I remember doing kind of closing these consultations when I came on board, like in May.
Yes.
And I remember like one of the districts who is not my LEA, they were like, we're not Title I at the high school level.
Which is true.
Right. So, but my point is like, they were not my LEA.
Right. So let me explain this. So you have your LEA, which is where you reside. Okay. They're going to be the ones to coordinate your Title I services if you're eligible for Title I. And then the other districts can funnel money to that district, and that district hires the personnel, or some districts want to do it themselves. Most of them funnel the money to your LEA. And so it's really just handled with your LEA. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then in all the consultations, that's when you decide if you, first of all, are eligible for Title I. So let's say Princeton is one of my districts, but it's not my LEA. Then I have consultation with Princeton saying, you know, yes, I have X number of Title I kids and I want them serviced, or no, I don't have anyone. I don't need Title I services. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you just want to make sure all those say yes. And then you save. We have to confirm.
So
Tells
once
me
you do
my-
it once, you don't have to do it again, right? So if I'm
Correct.
doing it with you, I'm good.
You're done. So that's the first step. Now that I have all of those saying yes, and notice how this changed now, okay? Now that that's saying yes, my next step is to go down here. And I'm gonna, right here where it says create ADM Excel file, I click that because now I want to get to my school districts and my schools. Okay. Okay, I just need to be patient because I keep clicking. And it does say it could take several minutes. So you should not keep clicking like I did. Just click once and then be patient, because what they're doing right now is they're preparing all of your public districts. Okay. Now
Yes, if you
notice,
could wait an extra minute before you go on to the next page, that would be great. Mine's still generating.
that's fine. I can wait. Yeah, that's a good point, Mark. I'll wait till everybody's is generated. You let me know when it's up, Mark. Courtney, are
sounds
you
great.
doing
Thank
this
you.
with me too?
Yep,
Is
mine's
yours
up.
up?
Yep.
Okay.
Mine's still
Mark,
spinning.
okay, that's
I mean, I
fine.
guess you could go on and maybe I could remember, but
No, that's okay. We can wait.
Well, maybe I clicked the wrong thing because
Does it look like
okay,
mine?
mine just came up with all the yeses. I'm set.
Oh, you just got the yeses. Okay, now click that
Yeah.
create ADM Excel file.
Okay.
So Court, what's yours look like?
yeah, mine looks like yours. I clicked
Okay.
the create ADM Excel file,
That's right. You click right there.
but all that is that just gives me an Excel with instructions on the first page, right?
That's what I got, Courtney.
Okay.
What? It didn't give you what I have?
No, I got
No.
that over on the side, but I'm talking about if you click create ADM Excel file, it just gives you an Excel document with instructions.
Okay.
It doesn't, I think you have to add in these public schools, right?
Well,
before
what
I
we're gonna
can
do,
generate.
I think you should import your list from last year. It'll be much, much, much easier.
Got it.
Because if you go to these, you could be starting all over.
Yep.
So I would
Oh,
import,
okay. Let me do that.
so click import list of previous year schools. Do you want to import list? Yes, confirm. Now this might
Okay.
take a little bit too.
Mine's up. Yeah.
So this is all of Gwenda's public school buildings that she had students attend last year. Courtney, did yours come up?
Yep.
Jen, are you doing this with us? You just taking notes? Okay. Okay, so there's your buildings. So now what we have to do, we either have to delete any that are no longer, that you don't have students going to, or we have to add. You add right here. So I want to show you this. So now, Gwenda, you get to look at your list.
Mhm.
Are there any of these schools that I need to delete?
So I need to know that information ahead of time. Like
Yes,
what-
you do. You need to know, and it's good that you're sitting through this because then you'll know what information you will need.
I need them all.
You need them all. Are there any we have
Oh.
to add? So let's count them here.
Wait a minute, I do need to add Mount Healthy.
Oh, you already know that. Okay.
Mhm.
Which is,
Is there a Mount Healthy on there?
no, what district would that be? Mount Healthy.
Mount Healthy.
Oh, it
Mount
is Mount
Healthy.
Healthy?
Yeah.
And I have 2 schools there.
Okay. So, so we don't know the IRN number, so we're just gonna search Mount Healthy.
I could probably tell you because I have them all on mine.
Great.
Uh-oh, why does it say no matches found? I haven't finished yet.
Because it's MT. You got to just do MT.
Oh, good call. See, it could be a little tricky. There it is. So
Yeah.
that should pop up. Okay, Mount Healthy City, is that what we want, Gwenda?
It's just Mount Healthy,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And-
Save.
And these are the students, like LEAs, like their home school district, right?
Yes, so if they didn't go to your
they're
school,
homeschool, even if they're like, because I have some that are part-time, so even if I have a part-time student, it'll be the home school district.
yes. So save. Why is it saying, oh, I guess I gotta, oh, why is it
You need
saying,
to search for
You
a
need to
building.
search the building.
You gotta search for a building then.
I guess I
Mhm.
do,
and I have two.
but it's not letting me
You
click
gotta
that.
click the okay. You gotta clear the okay above. So
I know,
just
but
hit
that
okay.
came
And
after,
then
oh,
search
oh,
the
I see what
building.
you're saying. So you guys know what you're doing? Okay, search for buildings. So we want, which one? Do you know, Gwenda?
I need junior high
Okay,
and North Elementary, and I don't see that there.
uh-oh.
I
Hmm.
can tell you the school code for North Elementary because I have it on my list.
Wasn't that interesting? Okay,
That
well, let's
is
go ahead and add this one. So let's save that. And then let's try to do that again. So do you know the IRN?
The IRN for the district or the IRN for the school?
No, let me do Mount Healthy again. Well, see, yeah, give me the IRN for the school. Let's just see what happens.
It's 026658.
No matches found.
But it didn't let me do that yet. Wow. And we're sure this building, this school is open next year?
Yeah, I mean, Mount Healthy has a north and a south, so
Mhm.
I've got it on my list.
I've never had that happen before. Well,
That's called Laney luck.
I guess that's a Chris question. I don't know why that wouldn't have come up.
Mhm.
Okay, well, we can still add it. That's not a big deal. We'll get Chris to look
Yeah,
into that.
Sharon, you know what I
Yes.
just saw at the bottom right? This is page 1 of 2. I wonder if she already has it added on the second.
Maybe.
Yep,
let's see.
there it is.
That's what
There.
happened. Good
Perfect.
call. See, we're learning together. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Okay, so now,
We need to delete one though, on that second page.
yeah, but I don't see, were there two?
No, we need to delete a school. Do we have to do
Oh,
that?
which school do you need me to delete?
Go back to that second page.
Yep, the
That
Swinton
should be the
Woods.
second page.
That's Winton Woods. I need to delete that one. Yes.
Okay,
And then I think we're okay with the rest. We've got.
do you want me to count them up?
I think we have, hang a minute, do we have heritage on here?
That's 20 on the first page.
Lakota Heritage, I'm looking for that.
31.
It's on there, Heritage Early Child.
I need to delete that one.
The Heritage you do?
Yes, the Heritage Childhood School. I don't have any children there this year in that school.
Okay, so Lakota Heritage.
I'm gonna make sure. The only thing I have at Lakota is Liberty Junior.
Oh,
And
then there's a
Creekside.
few.
And no, wait a minute, and I have Creekside and Endeavor.
Okay,
Those are the only ones I have.
and we can always add it back in worst case. If
Yeah,
you,
and then
like,
they'll-
if you accidentally delete the wrong one, you can always
Yeah,
add it back in.
Okay.
Okay, so now you should have 30 schools, or 30, yeah, schools. If you want to count them.
Let me count them.
Go ahead.
So Sharon, what happens if I leave a school on here, but then I don't have anything on it? Can I delete it later, or?
I believe you can, but I think you really want to try to do it from here if you can. It's
Okay, I'm
much
just
easier, but when we get to that next step, we'll see, Mark. But I think
Okay.
you can. Or I've seen some principals just leave it all blank.
Oh, I got you. So if I can't find a student for that category, I just leave it blank.
You just leave that school blank, but I wouldn't recommend that you do that. But I think worst case, you could do that.
Okay.
Okay,
Sharon,
Gwenda?
I only have 28 schools. If you go
Okay,
back to
so-
that- If you go back to that second page again. And that Wyandotte Early Childhood School, I don't need that one.
Okay,
And I'm just making sure here.
back to the second page again.
Yes. Mhm. I guess I could go and delete that. But after you and I finish, I don't have to do it today, do I? That,
What?
You delete all these. 'Cause I
Well,
don't think, go ahead.
it's best to, but no, we don't have to if you're not sure about something.
I'm looking for Liberty Junior High in Lakota. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I think we're okay.
Okay,
All right.
so now what we're gonna do is,
And we need to add one. Sorry.
that's okay.
Do we
Okay.
have Trenton schools on here?
What Trenton is the district?
Yeah, it's either called Trenton or it's called Edgewood, but I think it's called Trenton. We're gonna have to add, I've got one child from each, from two schools there.
Okay, so let's do
Yeah, so we're gonna
that.
have to add,
So it's called Trenton.
Trenton, it's Trenton. I always, try Edgewood.
Yeah, I think Edgewood is in the city of Trenton or.
Yes, it is, there it
There.
is.
Okay,
Okay, and then search for the building. I guess we have to save that first. Okay, 7 Mile. It says 7 Mile Elementary and Edgewood Middle School.
I don't see 7 Mile Elementary.
I don't either.
What grade is the
But
kid?
they just have a 1 to 2, a 3 to 5.
Yeah, well, that's why I said we can figure out by the grade.
It's first grade 1, so we could put up there
Okay.
with the early childhood, I suppose. Oh, no, we could do the primary. Let's
Yeah,
just
because
do that.
early childhood's kindergarten, preschool.
Right,
So sometimes if you can't figure that out, go by the grade if that
go by the
helps.
grade, okay.
Okay, so we're saving these two.
Mm-hmm. And I think we're ready, that fixes us up here. We're good. I've got kids from everywhere.
Okay. So I gotta move my people here. Okay, so that's our list. Now, what I'm gonna click on, there was no save, correct? Correct. Okay, so now I'm gonna click on this. Don't do it until I tell you. I want to make sure this is right. I think I'm gonna click on upload ADM by Excel. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. Maybe I gotta click on each school. See, you'd only do this once a year and you forget. No, that's not right. Anybody know what I do? I guess I gotta read the directions. Now what I want to do is get to the spreadsheet. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I click this again. Let me try this. No, it's not lit. Well,
Sharon, I think it says you have to press refresh school list,
thank you.
and then it'll give you a submit button, supposedly.
Well, I just clicked on the Excel sheet to download the Excel sheet and now it pulls up all my stuff.
Yes, that's what I want to get to.
Yeah, so you just go in and you click on create the Excel sheet after you have all the schools listed, and then it creates your sheet
With the
all
schools.
people. Yep.
I had clicked that and nothing was happening. So of course I second guessed myself, but it's
It took
gonna
a
take
while
few minutes.
because, yeah, it took a while once you have all those schools.
Gotcha. Okay, I assume it's doing something. There it comes. See, then you got to move stuff around, and there it is.
So I can't see your spreadsheet. So did it just like open right away or?
See, I clicked it too many times and it's going down here. It's appearing down there where I have to open when done.
Oh, I see it now. Yep.
But I already clicked open when done for one of them, so I don't wanna, I'm just gonna wait. I gotta be patient.
Sometimes for my computer, I can open it easier if I go to my folder, and then click on my downloads. That little folder, I don't know what it's
Okay.
called. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about, but I would think it's just gonna pop up here.
Mine never does, even though it says that it would, but mine never does.
Mine usually always does.
Oh, well, there you go.
So, well, let's just wait and see, yeah. I mean, I don't know if it would speed things up if I cancel these other ones.
Yeah, because it might be opening in order.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. And then there was one, these pictures keep getting in the way. See how many times I clicked it? Don't do that. Okay, so that one's canceled. Okay, this says open. Let's just see if it's downloaded. There it comes.
And this is all based on this school year, correct?
You want the same numbers as your October ADM. Yep.
So Sharon, is this a one-time choice? Like if I keep clicking with you, I'm not going to be able to go back and do my list of schools the easy way?
You mean if you keep clicking that create ADM Excel file?
Well, I mean, like if I keep following you from this point, because I'm not sure that I need all of the public schools listed.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, it'll be the same as mine. So you can just follow.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so then we get here. And right away, they're telling you to save it as, so that, your ADM file, so you have it. So I'm gonna save it and then send it to you, Gwenda.
Okay,
Okay, so I'm gonna enable editing.
because I'm still looking at the same screen we were looking at before with all the school districts on there.
Yeah, I'm not,
Oh, it didn't go
It
for
didn't
you
come up.
guys?
no. So should I
Gwenda-
be doing update ADM file by Excel, the bottom on the left, or?
No. But
Yeah.
Mark, if you didn't do your school districts, I don't think you should keep clicking. I think you should stop.
All right,
And you know what I mean? Until you get all your
Gotcha.
schools correct.
okay.
And I have a question.
Yep.
I had a student from Huber Heights and she withdrew, and I now have a student from Jackson Center. So in a way, I still have the same number of students, but they come from two different schools. So how does that work out?
So, and the second one just kind of came.
Yeah, I actually had two that joined in January and one that withdrew at the end of December. So I have one more student, but then the two students that are new, one comes from my LEA, and then the other one comes from a different district it's the only one from that district.
I would still count all three.
Count all three?
That's what I would do.
Okay.
So then you're gonna wanna save this, however, whatever I'm just gonna call it St. Anne NPDS. You guys do what you want. I'm gonna save it. I want to save it in this file.
I'm still on that same one, Sharon. with all the school districts.
I bet it's because I'm doing this, Gwenda,
Oh, maybe, yes.
but it's okay because I'm doing it. So you'll have it.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
So I'm
Awesome.
saving it. So it recommends that you save it and then reopen the ADM file in your Excel.
Mhm.
Okay. So then I see how it went to Excel now.
No, we're still frozen on the screen, Sharon. We're still
Oh,
seeing
you
your
know
school.
what? I bet I gotta stop my share. I'm with you. Okay, let me stop my share. You know how when you go back and forth, you gotta redo it? Okay.
Right,
so
right.
Start my share. So this is where I am.
Okay.
Okay.
It says instructions, right?
Yep. See that tab down there, instructions. So now I'm going to click on federal ADM. And then there miraculously is all my schools. Okay. Can scroll down. There's all your schools and that's the charts that you have to fill in.
Uh-huh.
Now, just for everybody's time, I'm not going to do them all, but notice what you need. So like eligible students with disabilities. So this is your service plan kids. You have to put that count in there.
Okay.
English language learners, if you have any of them.
Is this for every building?
No, this is total
Oh, okay.
out of state. If you have any, yeah, out of state, then there's going to be an in-state, but this is out of state. So those are probably zeros for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then now we go down here and for each district, so this is the Eaton Community City, which is the one we're going to do first. You put in eligible students with disabilities, your service plan kids, how many English learners, how many immigrants, non-ESL, and how many migrants. And then we're going to enter in the information for each specific building. And then notice, then I get to Edgewood. It's going to ask me those same questions again. And then I'll have those buildings until I get through all my districts.
Oh, and I can see you still need to know which ones are on your free and reduced lunch too.
You have to know which one's free and which one's reduced. Yes, they have to be separated.
So the free, you don't count the children twice, right? You just count them once.
Yes.
They'll either be in the free lunch or the reduced lunch or the total.
You got it.
Okay. Count the children only one time.
Yes. So Gwenda, let's just do a school. So for Eaton Middle School, what kiddos do you have that go to Eaton Middle School?
Okay.
Like what grade?
Oh, I have one in the eighth grade this year.
Now notice how these are white because those are the only grades that school has.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to click on that. You have one
In the eighth grade.
grader.
Mm-hmm.
And is that a non, or is it a free or a reduced?
It's a non.
Okay.
And then there should be another school. Is that Hollingsworth East inside of Eaton also?
Yep.
Is that
This
elementary school?
Hollingsworth
He's a third grader.
at Hollingsworth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hollingsworth doesn't have third grade.
Well, then I got
So
the
we
wrong
probably
school.
should have deleted that one and added the next one.
It's at Hollingworth East.
Yep. They're only K-2. So he was okay last year because he was a second grader.
Okay, so I have to move him up to the next school.
So
which
maybe
would-
it's good that you're on that screen because we can
Yeah.
fix it after we do this.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So we got to delete Hollingsworth East and add that next one.
Right,
So you only have 2 in Eaton.
right.
Okay, so let's go to one more. Let's do Edgewood City.
Okay,
What do you have? Edgewood Middle School, what do you have?
one.
What grade and free, reduced, or neither?
Let me find out. I have it each class here. Okay, I have a third grader and an eighth grader.
Okay, so same thing with your third grader. We should have
Mhm.
deleted Edgewood Primary School because they're only grades
Mhm.
1 to 2
Right.
for your
I gotta
third
fi-
grader.
I gotta figure out the grades up from that, don't I?
Yeah, so you know what, Gwenda, this will be good because I can send this to you and then you can figure out what your schools are. For the
Right.
rest of you, you just really want to look at what grade they're in and if that school is that grade.
Mhm.
A suggestion I have that we always did is on their registration form, we put what public school they would attend if they went to a public school.
That's a great idea.
And that's
I
what
think
we
mine
always
says that.
used.
It's
Pardon?
probably out there.
I said, I think mine says that.
Great. So what you would do is you obviously would go down, you'd fill all of these in. Again, you're just filling in every single school. You're filling in the service plan kiddos, your ELL kids until you get this whole thing filled out.
And if it's in white, those grades are not serviced at that building.
No, white means they are.
They
serviced
are
at that
serviced.
building.
Oh, the gray means they are not.
Gray, yeah,
Gray?
you can't even edit the gray. It won't even let you like click in there. Oh, I guess
Good.
it will let you click in there, but let's see if
White,
it'll let me
yes,
do.
gray, no.
Yeah, see,
Got it.
I tried to do 3 and it says I'm trying to change a protected sheet. So it won't even let you edit the grays.
Good to know.
Yeah. Okay, so then once all that's done, make sure you save it. And then, now I'm gonna X out of here because we don't need this anymore, Gwenda, because you have what you have, but I'm gonna send this to you. So
Okay, good.
then I'm gonna go back to my here and where it says upload ADM by Excel.
Where?
Oh, you know what? I need to stop share
Mhm.
and I need to start share. So then now I'm back into the NPDS. Do you remember this? Can you see that?
With all the schools?
Yep. So then I go down here, this upload ADM by Excel. And I'm going to click on that. And this is where I'm going to upload that Excel file that I just did. Okay. Now, after you do that, I don't know that I'm going to be able to show you this part. Okay, I'm not, because I have to get that uploaded into the program before it goes to this. You're going to go to this next.
The federal
Maybe in a week or something, I do that or something. Then that's where you have to go to each school and you have to answer those questions about, you know, do you want to participate in Title I? Was meaningful and timely consultation given? The date of the consultation, like those questions are then in that tab. And then after you,
What if you have, and this, I don't know if you know the answer to this, because I know we're kind of unique in this way, but I have students who are enrolled here and go to the Career Center.
they're enrolled there, so still count them.
Okay.
Okay. So then after you get all those questions answered for all your districts, you're going to have a little yellow box over here and you're going to click participation submitted. And then you're going to, well, you might have to click submitted first and then go to this tab, but it'll tell you. So you want it to be participation submitted. And then after it's all done, you go to non-public approved. Then once it's in non-public approved, your public district then knows that it can go in and do its thing and look at your numbers and see where you are to then have consultation with you.
If you make a mistake, can they help you fix it?
Yes, the publics can go and fix whatever you need.
God bless you.
So then after you have your consultation with your public district, you'll go back to this yellow box and you'll click, no, actually you won't do anything. They'll click public approved and then you are totally finished for that district. So you can't consider yourself finished until you see public approved for every district. Okay, questions? It was just super clear. You know exactly what you're doing.
So this is the reason why we have to get some of those free and reduced forms in.
Yep.
Because I want to have answers.
Yeah, Mark, that's what, yeah. So I keep saying you guys got to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I would just send the form home again to all your students.
All right.
That low income form. Do you know which form I mean?
Yeah, because I got a copy of the ones that were turned in earlier, but it's nowhere, could only
Yeah.
be 70% of our school. It's not enough. It's not worth my time to go in and sort out what 30% didn't turn it in, just send them all home. Have them all redone.
You could, yeah. And just explain that you need this information for a federal form that you have to complete.
Okay.
And it's
thank you.
very important that each family fill it out because it generates federal funding for your school.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, really, you guys, if you feel like you want me to do another little Zoom next week or something, like after you get all this done, if you're, you know, want to kind of see the actual federal participation part where you answer the questions, you know, we can do that too.
That
So we'll
sounds
just
great.
kind of play it by ear and I'll reach out and see what you think.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, I can help you. If you get stuck, we can Zoom, we can pull it up. If I come to visit you, we can pull it up, work on it together. Okay.
Yes.
Hopefully
Yes.
this helped a little bit, at least to kind of see it.
Mhm.
Yes,
Okay,
it did. Thank you.
great.
Sharon, is there any way that I could stay on with you for a quick
Yep.
question when everybody
Yes,
hangs up?
definitely.
All
So I'm
right.
gonna stop my share and then I'm gonna stop recording.
Everyone, I apologize. I could not get my other monitor's video to turn on, so I'll have a smile on here for you next time.
You're fine. You're fine.
I have a question also, Sharon. Did you
Yes,
say you were going to send me copies of something?
I'll send you that spreadsheet so you can see what schools are on there and you know which ones before
rid
you
of.
get to that page, you know which ones to get rid of and add on the first page.